Good morning. I can't believe, well, yeah, it is still morning. It's like morning. I got so much accomplished on a Sunday morning. It's unbelievable. I've got my church in. I've got some of my email stuff done. I'm vlogging. This is like a very productive Sunday. Although I always try to leave Sundays, I've told you guys. I try to leave Sundays as like a total like non-workout day. So I think the only thing like workout related we're gonna do today, I think we're gonna take a bike ride because I love my bike, and there are these huge, in my neighborhood, there's these huge hills. It's actually, these little strings really bother me. It's actually a great cardio workout. Anyway, here I am trying my new flavor for the day. This is the raspberry. I have to say I like it. The only one I don't like out of all these, which is funny because my friend Kelly, that's her favorite flavor, is the ginger. Just goes to show you different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm in a great mood. It's been a wonderful weekend. The weather is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear like it's like a jungle outside my house in a good way for the most part. When I say for the most part, the reason that sometimes that it's bad is at night when I'm sleeping with my windows open, and then there's like some animals that are probably killing each other or something at night because the sounds are extraordinarily creepy. But there's a ton of birds in my backyard. In fact, I'm gonna have to think about this. I'm tempted to go buy some flowers and stuff for my deck. The only reason that I'm gonna have to think about this is when you look at me, do you really think of somebody that knows how to garden and knows how to take care of plants? If they don't come with like a very specific instruction manual, I'm probably gonna screw it up. And because I'm traveling a lot more again, I'm just thinking I might not be home. I tend to overwater, and then the plants kind of just die and say, will you give me a freaking break? I've had enough water. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys too, everything's going really well as far as like eating. A couple of you had emailed me and asked if I'm still kind of doing the detox way of life and whatever, and absolutely, definitely want to try a lot more new stuff. I'm still, oh, this is on my last nerve, this little string. The thing is that I'm wanting to try out differently is a different way of doing like the whole green smoothie thing. And I wanted to send an email maybe to Jenna over at Eat, Live, Run, because she's using that green like superfoods mix. It's just that right now what I've got going on with the what's the juicer that I just bought? The Breville. So I've got the Breville juicer, right? Well, that can only juice stuff. So it can get out the juice from your apples or whatever. It can't do greens, okay? So like the collard greens, the kale, the spinach, that has to be done separately. And when I do that in my blender, it's very thick. It's just not as, it doesn't look like the nice smoothies that I see Jenna make. Jenna makes things and they just look perfect and green, and I want all that stuff together. So again, I haven't been able to because I haven't had time to even clean my house well enough. But I wanted to look into how I can do that. So I can use, maybe the juicer will be just for juice, I don't know, and then maybe I just need to get that Vitamix. I just really want to look into that because I feel like I've kind of not been doing my green smoothies as much. Whoa, I'm having some hair issues here. And I really want to, I really miss it. So, but other than that, I'm eating the same kind of stuff, all just real whole foods, trying to just eat what I'm in the mood for, what my body tells me that it needs, and when I need it. You know, I'm not sitting here looking at the clock going, oh, it's feeding time. You know, that's fine for a lot of people, and it works for a lot of people. For me, it drives me nuts. I like to eat when I'm hungry and what I want. And I'll be honest with you guys, today, you know what's really on my mind? I really would like to go to a bagel store. Now, this is not part of what I would call normal, everyday, you know, healthy, organic, whole food eating, because, you know, if you go get a bagel, yeah, you can get some that are completely all 100% whole wheat, blah, 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 but it still is. I mean, a bagel is still like a processed food, if you will. So that's not something that I would regularly eat. But if once in a while or once a week, I want to go get a bagel with a bunch of veggies on it and some light cream cheese, I'm going to do it. And, you know, then I just balance and try to look at, like, whatever I eat and whatever I do for my workouts, I'm just looking to balance everything. So like if I do a kick butt cardio workout or kickboxing, then I want to make sure that the next day, whatever I do is like heavier weight focus, a total, weight training. What did I do yesterday? Oh my gosh, I did, and I'm going to start posting some of the links to these new videos that I've gotten, and maybe some clips if they have them up on YouTube to the videos. But I did, I almost said Jerry Love, Tracy Effinger, her lower body squeeze, I did that, and then I finished out with complete upper body, especially shoulder isolation, heavy isolation. Holy cow, what I love is it's totally different than the types of moves like a Kathy muscle max or muscle endurance. It's not gonna be your squats, it's not gonna be your lunges. She did this one set of lunges, you guys, where you get up on your tiptoes. So both of your feet are on your tiptoes and you're doing stationary lunges. You can't even believe how much that targets your glute more. I was just sitting there kind of grabbing my own butt. But anyway, it was really awesome. So that really, I think it was like a maybe 35, 40-minute workout, and then I finished up with shoulders and upper body, and that was killer. But then, I just try to balance it out. And with food, like I said, if I have some, bad food, like I told you Thursday night I was at that event and I had some, bad food, so I balance it out on Friday. And I guess the key for me is I feel like, I was telling this to Renee yesterday, I said, I finally feel like I'm living my life again. Again, like fitness is fitting into my life as opposed to my life trying to fit into my fitness. And guess what? You know what? I'm having a glass of wine here and there. I'm having, like I mentioned to you guys, I had macaroni and cheese or whatever at that shindig Thursday night. And you know what? I'm not gaining weight. I'm actually losing weight. I'm starting to fit back into those clothes I was complaining to you guys about that I wasn't fitting into. So what does that tell you? I mean, put it all together and figure it out. What it tells me is that this is working. It's a more reasonable way for me to live. I'm not in that psycho mindset of like, oh my God, did I just have 40 extra calories? Now I have to burn it off and I've got to work out an extra 45 minutes. I mean, that's not a way to live. I'm enjoying my workouts. I'm enjoying what I'm going to do every day. I'm enjoying these foods. I don't have those stomach aches all the time, because even though I thought I wasn't, I really was. I was constantly having some kind of, ask Miranda, she was probably like, if I hear this one more time. But I was constantly feeling like saying to her, why is my stomach bloated? Why is my stomach upset? And personally, I mean, it's not like I have a written out prescription for why it happened, but I personally feel like it was all of the, the fake stuff, either the protein bars, the protein powder, the Splenda, the fake sugar-free cream, or all that stuff. My body wasn't processing it. Now I'm doing all the probiotics, the natural enzymes, juicing, eating real foods, and I just feel better every single day. It's really, really awesome. And plus my mind feels better with a more natural, realistic approach to my health and wellness, and I'm just excited about everything. I can't pass it on enough. It's awesome. So I encourage you guys to read and find out, what you want to do. And I'm glad to see that some of you are doing this too, that you're not beating yourselves up like I have been for the past, 6 to 9 months trying to achieve the impossible and going insane while I'm doing it. We should be able to enjoy being healthy. We should be treating our bodies like a temple, not beating it up like it's a pile of dead wood. That really made no sense whatsoever, but most of what I say makes no sense. So there's that. Anyway, that's it, people. Have a great Sunday. Hope you had a great weekend. And I tip my hat to you. I have some new fabulous shoes coming this weekend that you get to see. So in the meantime, you're just gonna have to stay tuned. Tommy! Your new daddy. I can't wait to see the little baby in person. Dr. G, I'll be seeing you soon. And happy shout out to everybody. I will check blogs today. I will catch up on blogging today. Please forgive me. You can't be mad at this face, can you? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.